I know you, I see you, and I know you can change. I know that you want to be a bubbly, sparkly ball of light that people just love and come back to over and over again. I see you. And today we're going to talk about how to ignite your effervescence, how to become bubbly and sparkle. Effervescence is basically what sparkling water soda has. It's that bubbly, that spark, that thing that dances on your tongue. This person right here used to be very nonchalant, that friend that was standoffish, that friend that, friends would come back to and say, hey, so and so thinks that you don't like them, when really I was just being quiet and being myself. And I did definitely have a problem where I was unable to express my emotions and be excited and feel excited. And so moving from that nonchalant person who was just playing it cool into someone who's still very cool, I just have no problem with being bubbly, with giving hugs, showing love through physical touch, smiling at people, and doing all these things. So let's get into some ways that you can ignite your effervescence. Number one is to become mineral rich. Naturally occurring sparkling water, which exists. There are places where there's water that comes up from the rocks and it's naturally sparkling water. And that water is sparkling because of the minerals from those rocks. And so you need to put those minerals back into your body. So a lot of people are mineral deficient in many things depending on how you eat. So find out what you're deficient in, or honestly, what you can do if you don't want to go to the doctor is you can look up some symptoms that you have and then see what minerals are connected to that. So for example, if you are sleepy all the time, you can look up, hey, what minerals am I missing if I'm sleepy all the time? Being minerally deficient takes away from your spark, right? So when I started to change the way that I ate and really started to cleanse my body, that's when I started to feel better, feel lighter, feel like I could be more sparkly. And I'm going to link some fasting videos for you because fasting is the best way to cleanse and heal yourself and get rid of all that waste so that you can feel lighter and ignite your effervescence. Eat lots of greens, fruits, nuts. All these things are rich in minerals, especially those fruits. The second way that you are going to become more sparkly and bubbly is to embrace whatever season you are in. And you need to start flowing like water. Water just flows. It goes with the flow. It goes where it goes. And when you're in, say, a season of excitement, I know a lot of people can't handle the excitement that they feel when a lot of good things are happening. They feel like it might be stripped away from them. But you need to focus on enjoying that moment to the fullest because only you can take away your spark. That's another realization that you have to have. It's only you who can take away your spark. Now, I will say that there are certain people who will intentionally or subconsciously try to dim your light, and you just need to remove those people from your life. I know this from experience. There was a point in time where I had friends who were just in conversation with people and maybe I wasn't talking as much. Someone would be like, oh, why you're not talking? And then someone would answer for me like, oh, she's just quiet. She's just standoffish. She's just nonchalant. And so automatically I just started playing this role. It was up to me to be like, no, that's not actually who I am and show more of who I am. But I will say being in those situations with people who put me in that box made it easier for me to stay in that box. So I personally chose to remove these people because why are you dimming my light anyways? But if you want to be more strong-willed, you can definitely be like, no, this is me. I don't have to be whatever. I'm actually sparkly, bubbly. Whichever way works for you. Make sure that you are embracing the season that you are in, right? We talked about when you're up. Make sure that you are keeping your spark. Don't think too much into the future and create anxiety for yourself. Now, on the other side of things, if you are in a season where you're low, maybe it's like a wintry type of time, you're bundled up, you're in hibernation, but you don't like that feeling of rest, you have to learn how to embrace that and know that the down isn't always bad, right? Humble means lowly, and being humble can be good. So embrace whatever season you're in, make the most of it, and you'll be able to maintain your spark because you're not wishing that you were somewhere else. Lastly, you want to become more bubbly, you want to sparkle more, you need to add more luxury into your life. Sparkling water just gives luxury. Whenever you're at a high-end type of restaurant, they're the ones who are going to ask you if you want sparkling or still water. They're always going to ask because they know that the sparkling water is that luxury, that high end, that upper echelon feeling. So you need to start putting luxury into your life. Now, when you think about luxury, you might think of, galas or 5-star hotels or thousands of dollar vacations, which are a part of luxury. And there are smaller ways to add luxury into your life. You can add luxury into your life by slowly oiling your body, massaging your hands and your feet, making yourself a latte that has all these incredible ingredients in it. I have a green milk latte video that I will link for you because that makes you feel like luxury because of all the health benefits that the green powders, which we use moringa and spirulina, those ingredients have so many nutrients, and putting that into your body just is a luxury. So taking those small steps within your day to maybe even take a walk or go sit down at your favorite cafe and read a book, those are small ways that you can add luxury into your life. And why this makes you more bubbly, more sparkly, is because when you pour into yourself like that, you actually can make room for others. You can give others more energy because you're pouring into yourself. You're putting more energy into yourself. Therefore, you have more than enough to give. And that's what being sparkly is all about. It's when you can actually extend your energy out to other people and give them a feeling that you honestly want to receive. I love when I run into people who are just light, who are just happy. I honestly love a lot of different personality types, but one of my favorites is those people who just make you feel like you can see how much they love life, and then it just naturally rubs off on you. If you want to change out of your nonchalant ways, your kind of standoffish, these are some ways that you can ignite your effervescence, become more bubbly and sparkly, become the person when you walk into a room and people just magnetize toward you. You might get some free stuff, you're gonna get compliments, like all these things happen to me. I walk into a store and then people come in. There's a magnetic thing that happens. There's an attraction that happens when you allow yourself to sparkle and to shine. So these are some ways you can become more bubbly. Let me know how this is going on your journey. You don't have to stay in any role that you don't want to be in. You can be whoever you want to be. Stay golden.